It's been alive for a while. You can see it has like battered. Like,
yeah, he looks a little bit.
Where's his face?
A little worse for wear. Well, his head.
So what were you telling me about that?
Oh, I used to have a phobia of moths when I was a little kid.
Why?
I don't know. They still kind of give me the heebie-jeebies, but.
What happened when you were 5 years old?
Well, one got in my bedroom at night, and I threw a stinking fit, and I just remember crying, and I wouldn't go to bed, and I didn't want him to turn the light off because there was a moth in my room.
That's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Sometimes they'll rest with their wings out. Oh.
Could have something to do with the heat.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, good morning, Whitey.
There's a dead bird in the water.
Oh, I didn't make it, huh? You'll need to go fish him out. Yeah, that's what have to happen. You don't want your horse drinking out of a water trough with a dead bird in it, do you? Just leave him. Yeah, that happens sometimes. The little birds, they try to reach down and go ahead. Yeah.
What am I?
Throw it over there. What kind of bird was it?
Little. I don't know.
Sparrow?
I think so.
Yeah, it was a sparrow. You're supposed to say, "There's a dead bird, Dad." Our little school pony Jojo hanging out with us. So you had a question?
Oh, yeah. So when I just went to trot him around, he like immediately got as close to the fence as possible. And I didn't know why he was doing that, so I asked you, why is he going so close to the fence?
And the answer was?
Well, that I'm letting him. And he's using it as a third rein, you said.
Yeah. So what are you going to do different?
I'm going to stay 10 feet away.
Or 20? Or 30?
So a little circle in the middle of the arena.
See what you got. And directional control. It's all about directional control. Who's controlling direction, him or you? Okay. So that's why I'm letting you trot on your own. I'm not there to push him off. How was that?
Better.
So what was the difference?
Well, I had, I guess you could say it was intentional.
That's a good way to say it. You were being intentional where you wanted him to go.
Yeah.
And what happened the first time around?
I just was thinking like, okay, we're just gonna trot without really thinking where exactly I wanted to go. And so I like followed his lead instead of having my own lead.
So how would that work if you drove a car that way?
No.
Okay then.
We would get in an accident.
Yeah, so do you think this is any different?
No.
He's waiting for you to tell him what to do. Horses don't like a vacuum. They don't like not having an input because they're trained to respond to your input. And if you're just kind of like up there being a passenger, I might as well put you on the lunge line. Let's go ahead and try it again, and give me 4 circles to the left. At the trot, rising on the right shoulder. And remember, you can check this horse up and collect him a little bit, okay? All right. It's a nice day to do this because, as we know, it's going to be up in the mid-90s today. The horse's energy level is a lot lower this morning. You're not going to have to worry about him getting spun out.
Yeah.
At the trot. And by having her go out and start warming up on her own, I'm giving her a little more autonomy and responsibility. So she has to be more intentional. When I ride alongside a client or a student who's riding with me, you know, I'm there basically as border control. In other words, boundaries I can establish with my horse. Now she's getting a little better, so she's trotting her horse out and kicking him up, making him pay a little more attention, and I gotta wake her up. We're gonna work cows. We're gonna start by tracking, which is just simply following the cow, and when the cow walks, the horse and rider walks. Cow trots, horse and rider trots. Cow stops, horse and rider stops. Cow turns, changes direction, so does the horse and rider. It's a real low RPM exercise, but again, we use it for young horses to teach them how to track a cow, and we teach the riders, teach them how to pay attention and keep their eyes on the cow. We begin introducing what we call a cow side leg, which is the rider's leg closest to the cow. And I think it'll up our game in terms of engagement. Just tracking this cow. This is one of our longhorn cows. And all I'm gonna do is follow her. Just gonna get her close enough where I can actually be close enough so my horse feels a sense of engagement. Right there. I turn. She stops, I stop. So I released a little pressure, she started walking. I'm going to walk. Got the idea?
Yep.
So what we would like to do is let the horse be able to make the decision to track, stop, turn. All right. If you get too close, she's going to run from you. Okay, so you're trying to find that bubble where you can shadow her. Give him a chance to stop, okay, before you pick your hand up. You can go two-hand, hon. Go two-handed. So all I tried to do with the cow was express my intent, and my intent was I wanted her out. So I moved to the right. I gave them an exit point, and then they were able to go down the lane. All right, look at your cow. She walks, you walk. She turns, you turn. Look at your cow. Keep watching your cow. Look at your cow. Atta girl, just keep your eyes on her. She's walking, you walk. She'll get a little more comfortable with this. She's just not quite sure what to do. I have her calf outside the pen, and that's who's moving at her. This is a little red and white calf. Okay, how are you doing up there?
Good.
Okay, we're gonna go the other way. I'll help you. Keep your eye on the cow. Don't look at him. He's okay. He's that body language. He's talking to the cow. Walk up all the way. Walk up. There you go. Okay. Use your left leg a little more. Good. She stopped. See, when he puts his ears back, that's expression. He's just showing that cow, hey, you better move. Okay, don't get ahead of her. Turn towards the cow. See, she's looking at you, turn. Okay, walk up. Remember, keep your distance. Keep your distance. Stay to the right. About 20 feet. Yeah. Okay, now walk up a few steps. Look at the cow, not your horse. Few more steps. And this is how we start.